say tell you to run.
On my way, on my way.
Nobody say, nobody on. Well, pick me up with golden hand. Say tell you to run.
On my way, on my way.
Nobody say, nobody on. Well, I would like to hold my little hand. How we will run, how we will cry. I would like to hold my little hand. How we will run, how we will cry. Send me in my way, send me in my way, send me in my way, send me on my way, send me in my way, send me in my way, send me on my way. Nobody on. Well, pick me up with golden hair. Say, tell you to run. Nobody say, nobody on. Well, I would like to hold my little hand. How you will run, how you will cry. I would like to hold my little hand. How we will run, how we will cry. Send me on my way, send me on my way, send me on my way. Reach out my hand, me tell you to run.
On my way, on my way.
Nobody say, nobody on.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Do you ever feel so paper thin, like a house of cards, one blow from caving in? Do you ever feel already buried deep, 6 feet under screens but no one seems to hear a thing? Do you know that there's still a chance for you, 'cause there's a spark in you? You just gotta ignite the light and let it shine. Just own the night like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show 'em what you work. Make 'em go, as you shoot across the sky. Baby, you're Ignite the light and let it shine. Just own the night like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show 'em what you work. Make 'em go, as you shoot across the sky. Baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make 'em go, you're gonna leave 'em behind. Boom, boom, boom. Even brighter than the moon, moon, moon. It's always been inside of you, you, you. And now it's time to let it through. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show 'em what you worth. Make 'em go, as you shoot across the sky. Baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make 'em go, you're gonna leave 'em behind. Even brighter than the moon, moon, moon. Boom, boom, boom. Even brighter than the moon, moon, moon.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel
You know how it was meant to be. See the signs, know their meaning. It's true. You know how it was meant to be. Hear the signs and know they're speaking to you, to you.
need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
Would you all please rise for the singing of our national anthem performed by the senior members of the Grayslake North Choir.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
District 127, Board of Education, Dr. Storsley, fellow administrators, faculty and staff, parents, guardians, family and friends, and the Grayslake North High School senior class of 2021. Welcome. I'd like to start with a little special note regarding tonight's ceremony. Family members, guardians, and friends, you've had as much to do with the success of your students as the students themselves. To honor the support you have provided and the impact you've had, we wanted to give you the option to participate in the ceremony as well. So to those family members sitting on the field tonight, if you choose to participate, you may escort your student to the stage as they receive their diploma cover. Again, if you wish, you may escort your student and walk with them until an usher directs you to move in front of the stage. You will then meet your student as they exit the stage to walk back to your seats together down the middle aisle. We feel that this ceremony should honor both the graduates and their many support systems. Seniors, what exactly did it take to become a North Knight? The principles and customs of the medieval knight were characterized as chivalry. Chivalry, as noted in a knight's code of conduct, included humility, honor, sacrifice, faithfulness, courage, and courtesy toward their fellow man. A medieval knight had to show prowess in various forms of competitions to both refine their skills and as a matter of national honor. A knight had to demonstrate fidelity to his group. A knight had to be companionable to illustrate that he was a man of character who could command the allegiance of friends. A knight also had to leave behind a legacy of greatness, a myth, and a legend of his deeds. It was only after many long years of training and learning the skills of chivalry that the steps to knighthood were completed and symbolized in the order of the knighthood ceremony. So what does any of that have to do with the class of 2021 about to leave Grayslake North? In my opinion, everything. The rigorous classes you engaged in to refine academic skills, the competitions you fought in to develop loyalty and resilience, the allegiance of friends built on the foundation of respect and mercy are all testimony to the strength of your character. As North Knights in training, you were willing to commit to something bigger than yourself. You were willing to exercise your mind, your body, and your spirit to be sharper than ever before. As you became disciplined, you adapted in the midst of the journey and commanded the allegiance of a new family, that being the North Knights. Just as the mythical heroes you studied in your English classes, the historical greats you met in social studies, or the scientists who solved the world's problems, you, our newest knights, too, have met and overcome great challenges along the way. Who would have known the greatest challenge would be one that was invisible, but all too real? A challenge that would change every aspect of your schooling. A challenge that would test your resilience, your fortitude, and your sense of normal. You have persevered during times of challenge and showed great dignity in moments of success. In short, you have become a knight. Seniors, always be proud, knowing that you are an integral part of the mythical greatness that is Grayslake North High School. No matter your passion or motivation, I know your efforts have added to the legacy of the Knights. You are leaving a mark for all that come after you, and in the end, that should stand as your chivalrous moment. On behalf of the Board of Education, staff, and administration, it has been a privilege and an honor to work with students of high moral character, steeped in values of chivalry, and who are now ready to take on the world. Congratulations on making it to the order of the knighthood ceremony for 2021. And remember, once a knight, always a knight. I would now like to introduce the staff speaker as selected by the senior class, Mr. Joe Rogalski.
First time I've ever had to do that. It's a little bit more nerve-wracking than I thought it was going to be. I'm not used to speaking in front of so many students at once. Or maybe I'm just nervous about only speaking for 5 minutes or less with no tangents. To start, I should say that y'all were heard when many of you asked me to mention you by name tonight. But then someone told me that these other individuals you voted for would be saying your name anyway, and I didn't want to be redundant. Plus, perhaps not surprisingly, I'm having a hard time recognizing a lot of you because you don't look like ceiling fans. Which I might add, as a science teacher, duct tape is not proper mounting hardware for a ceiling fan. I actually saw that, parents. Enough of that. Late teens, early 20s, you've entered some of the best and most exciting times of your life. You can see the the world for its complexity, but you don't yet know your place in it. Take a moment to consider that. Yeah, I know you already have, but have you really accepted that for all your planning, you as yet have no idea what your place in the world will be? Just ask, well, any adult in your life how they felt when you were going into, or where they were going into, this time that you're going into now, this relatively carefree time of their late teens and early 20s. And once they're done droning on about how much they wish you were in your shoes again, and blah, 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 and how much they wish they could be you, and blah, 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 and then you're done texting your friends on social media and tap, tap, tap. Actually listen to what they have to say. Have that conversation with an adult who at one point looked up to you, or you looked up to them rather, maybe not recently, or at least not that you said. But parents, know that your students tell us all the time how much they still look up to you. Have that conversation and listen to the full story of how they got to where they are today. They're graduated adults now, so parents, you can leave out the foibles that you censored when they were just kids. And for you, latent adults, once you walk out of here, leave behind the obstinate trappings of youth and accept that humility, listening to those adults that you spent the last 5 years ignoring. Listening, not arrogance, is that path to happiness and understanding. Don't wait for others to challenge you. I reflected on that just now when I realized you shouldn't wait till the day of graduation to try on a pair of dress pants you haven't put on in 15 months. Maybe a true story. You alone know your heart, your capacity. And here's the thing, guys, truthfully, do you? My guess is that most of you have relied on others, such as peers or authority figures, to set your limits, to frame your concept of who you are and what you will become. But the truth is no one, not your teachers or future professors, not your coworkers or future bosses, know what you are capable of, where to set your limits. So seek to challenge yourself. Don't wait for a friend, a colleague, a boss to challenge you. Only you can know for you what is truly challenging, truly rewarding. Graduating into the unknown will always be a scary thing. And spoiler alert, that fear of moving into the unknown, a new job, a new relationship, whatever it might be, never goes away. But I know because I've seen it, I can feel it, that hopeless malaise that's descended upon many of your generation as you move to next step. Know that there has never been a time in human history with greater chance for opportunity than these next few years. The world has many problems, some mundane, some existential. They all need to be solved, and soon. So gather up friends, like-minded individuals, work towards solving something. There is a great deal of money to be made, both in solving the looming problems and concerns of humanity, or perhaps the problems of a few acquaintances. Why wait for someone else to solve a problem and make all the profit from doing so? Moments ago, I mentioned how no one, including yourself, yet know your capability. Now you're done with high school, so no more excuses. It's not going to be about how smart you are. It's going to be about how hard you're willing to work towards what you want. Remember, no one owes you anything. not a job, not a degree, not a career. So prove your worth to your employer or your employees, to your friends, perhaps to a spouse, to yourself. Do not wait for success to happen to you. Make success happen to you. And since I've already been asked a few times, no, I will not be doing a backflip today.
Now, please welcome our student speaker, Emily Dominguez.
Hi. Good evening. First, I would like to honor those people, including Mateo Garcia, who aren't able to be here with us tonight. Please take a moment of silence. Thank you. It is my pleasure to welcome the class of 2021, families and faculty to our graduation days at Grayslake North High School. Each and every one of you has made an impact on the graduates who sit here today. Thank you. We made it. I am sure I am not alone when I say that most of us sitting here tonight in our black gowns and our black caps have been counting down the days until our graduation. Tonight is the night where we should all be proud of ourselves. Go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back. My name is Emily Dominguez, and I'm deaf. Each and every one of you might be surprised that a deaf person is standing on the stage and giving a speech. I highly hope this will inspire other people with disabilities. William E. Lightbourne says, "Hold my hand and walk with me. We must break the back of social inequity. We must empower every individual with a disability to live with dignity in an inclusive society." I may be the first deaf student to give a speech at a GNHS graduation, but I hope I won't be the last. First, I would like to say I am grateful for my family, the faculty, and my friends who have walked with me for the past 4 years. All of you are the reason why I am here today and who I am today. Thank you. A lot can happen in 4 years. Take this opportunity to reflect on past high school experiences, like beating your rival school, an accidental mishap in the science labs, homecoming, football game nights, the big game, or socializing with your peers. I am sure those memories won't ever be forgotten. From my experience, I have been involved in deaf volleyball, junior IAD club, psychology club, and I played on the softball team. I also started a petition to have American Sign Language offered as a foreign language class, and I sent that to the principal. I feel lucky to have gone to a school that supports and empowers us to bring new opportunities and ideas to the administration. I feel fortunate to have those kinds of experiences, and I hope you all did too. Looking back on our junior year, I believe it was mid-March when COVID had an impact. We were forced to stay home and do remote learning to finish the school year. We were all hoping that we would come back to the building before our senior year started. I would say this year has been an insane roller coaster that we all experienced. We did miss our last football games, homecoming, assemblies, and the prom that we hoped we would have. I learned that COVID taught us all to be grateful for what we have, unconditional love of our family and friends. Plus, COVID-19 taught us events can be a once-in-a-lifetime thing. We only live once, so get out and enjoy your life. Some of us might go to college, get a job, or enlist in the military. I wish nothing but the best for each and every one of you, class of 2021. We have learned about our character and who we want to be after everything we experienced in our last 4 years of high school. I hope you will carry that positive character with you everywhere you go, because this world needs more positive young people like you. Jada DeWalt said, "Don't let others box you into their idea of what they think you should be. A confined identity is a miserable way to exist. Be you and live free. Trust that in living true to yourself, you will attract people that support and love you just as you are." Here's to Grayslake North, class of 2021. May we all strive to be the crazy ones who go out and change the world. I want you to remember, graduation is not the end, it is the beginning. Congratulations to the class of 2021.
To Dr. Storsley and members of the Grayslake Community High School District 127 Board of Education, I hereby acknowledge that the members of the class of 2021, as listed in the program, have successfully completed the graduation requirements and are eligible to receive the Grayslake North High School Diploma. To acknowledge each graduate, we request that the audience respond with polite applause and remain in their seats. Who are we kidding? Go nuts for them. They deserve it. Our name readers today will be Keely Naughton, Alex McKenzie, Cher Schwartz, and Tim Cermak. Row 1, will you please rise and come forward?
That's terrible.
Emily Dominguez. Nayeli Martinez. Alexander Martin Palacios Emerson. Douglas J. Zeman. Valerie Ann Abellis. Miriam Abu Shama. Olivia Christine Agalianos. Kalechi Cornelius Akalanu II. Cassidy Amanda Alfaro Jaques. Abigail Marie Allshouse. Brian Alvarez. Eric Edward Anderson. Gabrielle Hope Andriakis. Claire Wilson Armstrong. Camilla Arroyo. Israel Leobardo Arroyo. Sophia Joyce Ashley. Evan Mashan Astabrakpur. Miguel Angel Ayala. Autumn Zion Ivy. Carissa Baggio. Gershwak Singh Baines. Linda L. Benuelos. Anya Victoria Barrett. Castor Bassa. Abel Emmanuel Bassett. Benjamin Bauman. Christian Berganza. Noelle Diana Bergman. Jacob James Bergst. Jonathan Edward Berman. Michael C. Bernstein. Joshua C. Bianchi. Mackenzie Charlene Biggs. Carolina Sylvia Binkowski. Olivia Zofia Binkowski. Aiden Ryan Blashy. Emily Bongiovanni Schaefer. Daniela Borachando. Caitlin Elizabeth Boyd. Lily Elaine Brahma. Sam Matthew Brick. Sawyer Marie Brooks. Caitlin Lily Brushert. Matthew Ryan Busich. Morgan Brianne Buckley. Alicia Diane Bilta. Autumn Bush. Gabriella Caceres. Abigail Rose Calhoun. Oscar Gerson Mendez Calhoun. Dimitri Claude Cannon. Ashley Victoria Cardenas. Ryan M. Carney. Aldo Carranza Jimenez. Marissa Elizabeth Case. Ashlyn Mary Castagna. Miles Caesar. Austin Michael Shaplowskis. Marion Lynn Cheatham. Sophia Chernashova. Alexandra Marie Clymer. Xander James Coleman. Hillary Lauren Collins. Lauren Ann Congleton. Alexandra G. Coniglio. Kevin Lee Cornado. Ariel Costilla. Oscar A. Corubius. Allie Harris Cowlin. Keller Sophie Copperwaite. Jordan Ashley Cox. Christian Colton Critchfield. Emily Crundwell. Justin Crundwell. Jaden Elizabeth Marie Curtis. Alicia and L. Kuzi. Laura Elizabeth Chapieski. Jake Allen Dahl. Dreama Davis. Cody Ryan Davis. Edwin Deida Cruz. Kenneth Dean. Tyler Martin DeBoer. Megan Elizabeth Delahunty. James Joshua De Leon. Alexis May Dellinger. Caitlin Marie Devlin. Loveliana Ibarra Diaz. Eddie Diaz Rodriguez. Ernesto Jesus Duran. Thomas Reed Durley. Emma Nicole Dusick.
Zachary Douglas Ehorn. Camden Gray Ellingson. Daisy A. Escamilla. Allison Joyce Solis Evangelista. Antoine Fair. Vince Richard Feitner. Erin Elizabeth Fiedler. Nicholas Edward Fish. Bryce William Folger. Hudson John Thomas Foreman. Isles Theodore Fort. Rebecca Nicole Fredericks. Denali Marquis Fuqua. Daniel A. Gallegos Espinoza. Carolina Galvin. Kevin Garcia. Natalie Garcia. Alyssa Morgan Gerzel. Brendan Kenneth Getzinger. Daniel Jacob Gores. Anya Gonzalez. Tatiana Alexa Goodman. Max Devin Goss. Noah Anthony Green. Christopher Ryan Grinke. Tristan Aiden Grice. Liam Vaughn Griffin. Nicolette Joe Gildu. Luke Victor Gustafson. Jasmine Guadalupe Gutierrez. Nanray Harper. Hawken J. Hosworth. Aiden West Hendrickson. Thomas Henning. Anaí Hernandez. Jose Luis Hernandez. Sophia Marie Heth. Thomas Joseph Hexamer. Emily Taylor Hickle. Asher Hill. Shannon Hill. Tony Walter Hines II. Erica Faith Hochstein. Sean William Hogan. James A. Hope. Jonathan M. Hope. Billy Hopkins. Trevor Hopkins. Logan Reed Hoyt. Michael Ray Hubka. Adam Joseph Hughes. Lauren Ashley Hunt. Louisa Hurt. Ashley Hudson. Elizabeth Ann Indokoffer. George Anthony Islas. Jordan Ashley Janda. Jerome Jankowski. Carlos Enrique Jimenez. Christian Thomas Johnson. Dylan Evan Johnson. Tegan Ann Johnston. Abigail Grace Younger. Tyler Alexander Kazmarski. Tristan Robert G. Carl. Lauren Fulan Keegan. Thomas William Kielwitz. Shelby Catherine Kellogg. Jasmine Tiara Kemp. James Scott Kennedy. Calvin D. Keys. Caitlin Marie Klasky. Robin Taylor Knight. Zaire L. Knight. Paige Alexandra Kolick. Margaret Caroline Kopp. Matthew John Kowalski. Sarah Emily Kraus. Hannah Marissa Kregel. Jackson Lee Crook. Taras Kratuk. Ava Kadya Kucharski. Sam Larkin. Jack Walter Larson. Angelo Latour. Charles Huell Lay. Grace Elizabeth Lazzarato. Megan Marie Leahy. Emily Claire Levitt. Tanir Michael Lee. Alexander Legashvili. Luke Andrew Lenning. Haley Lynch Leutner. Evan Edward Levin. David Daniel Lewis.
Hey. Well, you know. Yeah. Enjoying the night air. It is a beautiful night. We got that going for us. Yes. Are we good? Jonathan Andrew Lee. Samantha Elisa Lieberman. Kaylee Jordan Little. Ooh, we got louder. Amy Lynn Londo. Alexia Bella Lopez. Samantha Nicole Lopez. Stacy Danielle Lopez. Serena Rain Lowe. Christopher Lloyd Lowe. Anthony Thomas Lucas. Cecilia Ann Luth. Darby Rose Lux. Justin Mark Lyons. Elizabeth Mata. Kristen N. Magalana. Michaela Lonnie McGargy. Alexander Sergio Maldonado. Zoe Beth Manning. Rodolfo Marcos. Elizabeth Marino. Frances Marquette. Gianna Emily Marrero. Ethan Gregory Elmer Martin. Omar Martin. Crystal Martinez. Kaylee Lynn Martinez. Nicole Martinez. Bailey Edward Macionis. Dane Thomas Massey. Andi Mata Marben. Matthew Armin Moritz. Rachel Elizabeth McBride. Kaylee Young McCaslin. Thanks, girl. Alexander James McCumber. Eric Sebastian Mejia. Desmond D. Mercier. Christina Merton. Gage Metler. Rachel Josephine Meyer. Alexander Mikulski. I did. David Morellis. Jack Joseph Middlebrun III. Evan Ray Middlestat. Brianne Marie Monzel. Jonathan Christopher Morales. Vivian Morales. Brooke Elizabeth Moran. Cooper Noreen Marita. Dylan Patrick Morris. Catherine Nicole Morris. Aceli Nicole Munoz. Aiden Miller Murphy. Brendan James Murphy. Damian Russell Murphy. Avin C. Naik. Brian Alexander Navarro. Daniel Umberto Navarro. Alexandra Nemkovich. Okay. Brendan Victor Nielsen. Mark Nikolov. Liam James Norman. Daniel Stephen North. Gregory Samuel Nothnagel. Olivia Charlotte Oatsvall. Marina Lynn Obeid. Antonio Ocampo. Andrew Michael Honorheim. Leslie O. Aldana. Rodrigo Pacheco Saavedra. Nicholas James Joseph Page. Zachary Allen Page. Benson Varghese Palamalio.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Hannah Lucille Pulowski. Juan Pablo Pedroza. Jovan Perez. Monica Denise Perez Gamino. Stephen Perez Martinez. Fatima Perez. Karina Perez Gonzalez. Francis David Petrachik. Amy Punavan. Jared R. Pichardo. Abigail Lynn Plensner. Morgan Polfleet. Lillian Marie Porter. Jessica Leanne Pozazinski. Dawson Michael Price. Skylar Jean Prezanowski. Sean Thomas Prisbilski.
Check. Okay. Natalia Lizeth Quevedo Cervantes. Connor Race. Crystal Ramirez. Joe Anthony Ramirez Rubio. Mason James Rathundi. Kieran Josephine Ryan. Ruth Arlene Real Vasquez. Kelsey M. Riley. David Philip Reynolds. Haley Reyes. Juan Fred Reyes. Monse Reynoso. Sean Rhodes. Destiny Rodriguez. Foster James Rosen. Raul Rosiles Jr. Elijah Epinesa Rubert. Matthew Robert Rudd. McKay Linton Rudo. Hugo A. Ruiz Mejia. Maggie Grace Rutkowski. Emily Rydberg. Michael Seidick. Olivia Merle Sanborn. Leslie Samira Sanchez. Luis Joshua Sanchez. Katie Santa. Taylor Jolene Schwam. Abby Wyatt Schwankel. Alexis Sereno Soto. Eleanor Ann Sessions. Logan James Sewell. Destiny Marie Shavers. Willow Sarah Silverman. Winter Lynn Vida Simpson. Miles Omar Sims. Jack Allen Sisson. Nicole Scornia. Connor James Smith. Isabella Hayden Smith. Lazarick Sockwell. Elizabeth Lauren Soder. Victor Adam Solano. Kalia Nairi Nicole Spencer Glover. Riley Kathleen Stansel. Aaron Stone. Jacqueline Stratton. Unique Sutton. Christian Garrett Swenson. Michelle Olivia Schul. Isabella J. Tabbert. Aiden Michael Taylor. Colton Michael Terry. Jane Sarah Thomas. Jaden Irvin Tiu. Valerie Grace Tomas. Naidelin Araceli Torres Marquina. Paola Michelle Tostado. Jocelyn Isabel Uriostegui. Veronica Uriostegui. Dylan Dakota Valek. Robert William Van Cast. Charles Glenn Vandeplug Jr. Anna Patricia Vargas. Omari M. Vargas. Crystal Marie Vargas Ayala. Ivan Vasquez. Daphne Vernal. Caitlin Faith Vickery. Matthew Joseph Vignoki. Vivian Villa. Kenya Villalobos. Jackson Ruff Van Almen. Joshua Ryan Voss. Sarah Emily Wade. Carrie Schultz Walker. Maggie Ann Walker. Grace Nicole Wamser. Colin William Watatuk. Pelion Washington. Christian Nicholas Wolfgang Watschke.
Let's go! Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Jay Weekly. Sarah Chun Chi Williams. Malik Dion Wilson. Samuel Allen Wysokinski. Patrick Vitrichevsky. Brianna Cristal Yanez. Brian William Yowell. Kayla Jean Yowell. Kevin Zawaski. And Abraham M. Zwifka.
By the virtue of the authority invested in me by the Board of Education of Grayslake Community High School District 127 and its bylaws, and on recommendation from Grayslake North High School, I do hereby confer today, June 3rd, 2021, this class has satisfactorily completed all requirements of District 127 and therefore may be awarded these diplomas. Class of 2021, would you please stand? I now certify you as official alumni of Grayslake North High School, Class of 2021. Congratulations. You knew it was coming sooner or later. All right, students, if you could please take your seats. We wanted to make sure that you were celebrated and honored in a unique way. Now go conquer the world and be the spark that we know you are.
Sorry.
15 for a moment, caught in between 10 and 20, and I'm just dreaming, counting the ways to where you are. I'm 22 for a moment, and she feels better than ever, and we're on fire, making our way back from Mars. 15, there's still time for you, time to buy and time to lose. 15, there's never a wish better than this, when you only got 100 years to live. I'm 33 for a moment, I'm still the man, but you see I'm a there, a kid on the way, babe, a family on my mind. I'm 45 for a moment, the sea is high, and I'm heading through all crosses, chasing the years of my life. 15, there's still time for you, time to buy and time to lose yourself within a morning star. 15, I'm alright with you. 15, there's never a wish better than this, when you only got 100 years to live. Half time goes by, suddenly you're wise, another blink of an eye. 67 is gone, the sun is getting high, we're moving on. I'm 99 for a moment, I'm dying for just another moment, and I'm just dreaming, counting the ways to where you are. 15, there's still time for you. 22, I feel her too. 33, you're on your way. Every day's a new day. There's still time for you, time to buy and time to choose. Hey, 15, there's never a wish better than this, when you only got 100 years to live.
Give me a second, I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom, getting higher than the Empire State. My lover, she's waiting for me just across the bar. My seat's been taken by some sunglasses, asking about a scar. And I know I gave it to you months ago. I know you're trying to forget, but between the drinks and subtle things, the holes in my apologies, you know, I'm trying hard to take it back. So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight. We time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight.
So we talked all night about the rest of our lives, where we're gonna be when we turn 25. I keep thinking times will never change. Keep on thinking things will always be the same. But when we leave this year, we won't be coming back. No more hanging out 'cause we're on a different track. And if you got something that you need to say, you better say it right now 'cause you don't have another day. 'Cause we're moving on and we can't slow down. These memories are playing like a film without sound. And I keep thinking of that night in June. I didn't know much of love, but it came too soon. And it was me and you, and then we got real blue. Stay at home talking on the telephone, and we would get so excited and we'd get so scared, laughing at ourselves, thinking life's not fair. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. So if we get the big jobs and we make the big money, when we look back now, will our jokes still be funny? Will we still remember everything we learned in school? Still be trying to break every single rule? Will little brainy Bobby be the stockbroker man? Can he ever find a job that won't interfere with the tan? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. Keep on thinking it's our time to fly. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. Friends forever. Will we think about tomorrow like we think about now? Can we survive it out there? Can we make it somehow? I guess I thought that this would never end. And suddenly it's like we're women and men. Will the past be a shadow that will follow us round? Will these memories fade when I leave this town? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. I keep on thinking it's our time to fly. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. Something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Travel on, there's one day here and the next day gone. Sometimes you bend, sometimes you stand, sometimes you turn your back to the wind. There's a world outside every darkened door where blues won't haunt you anymore, where the brave are free and lovers soar. Come ride with me to the distant shore. We won't hesitate to break down the garden gate. There's not much time left today.